Big up, guys. Big up, guys. Apologies. I'm eating a little bit. So, really, mega apologies there. And for the delay. Yet again, not good enough, is it, guys? Let's be honest. I want to try and get these out at the right times. Confirmed times, I always do them, but it never happens. I always end up being late. And I am sorry yet again, but I was actually going to do this reaction tomorrow anyway, but I decided, fuck it, no. I'm doing it tonight because we've done it again. We're through. We won easily, 2-0 against Sheffield Wednesday. I thought it'd be more of a struggle. I thought they'd put up more of a resistance than they did, even though they're struggling in the Championship, as we know, in administration and so forth. Sheffield Wednesday. I thought it being, the FA Cup, I thought possibly it could be more difficult than we thought it would be. And, it'd be more harder. But no, we had it easy, really, 2-0. Probably should have had more, let's be honest. We had to hit the bar twice. Reece Nelson and Lewis Potter both hit the bar. Of course, Lewis Potter scored and Matthias Jensen from the penalty spot. So, yeah, it's pretty easy, guys. Let's be honest. Happy with that. That was incredible. We're through. We're into the fourth round. Quite easy, really. Bit of a stroll, you could say. But before I go on to that, I just want to carry on from the earlier sort of stream I've done regarding the transfers. And, I mentioned about Kaya Furo signing, and I want to make it absolutely sort of confirmed that it is going ahead, because I actually got it obviously from Fab Romano. Well, I didn't hear it from him personally because, I don't move in them sort of circles, unfortunately. So I can't hear it from the man himself, the horse's mouth, so to speak. So anyway, right, let's get to, see the confirmation of that he's definitely signing, and there it is, the actual confirmation. Kaya Furo from Club Bruges to Brentford. Here we go. Deal done for 2007 born striker for 10 million euros plus add-ons and sell-on clause. Furo's set to undergo his medical, which obviously apparently was today, as HLN Sport has reported. The deal is done. So there we go, guys. The deal is done. Just waiting for that medical, and he's virtually in the building and in the team, the squad. So that's it. We're just waiting now to that medical to be completed. And we got this man, we got this young man already. We've moved, guys. We are fucking moving in the transfer window as usual. The bees, we find these players, we get these players, we do the right thing, we do it the right way. We're very astute by the looks of it. Well, certainly Phil Giles is. So a good bit of business, let's be honest. Yet again, the bees come up trumps, guys, as usual, with these transfers. So anyway, I will obviously be doing another transfer stream, which will probably be maybe tomorrow now, as I'm not doing this reaction. I'm doing this now, of course. If not Monday, or, well, we'll see anyway, because it's Sunday. I may go out somewhere, have something to eat and whatever. So, a Sunday roast somewhere. So, yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to move on to the actual report of the match that we pretty much easily breezed through, to be honest. It was more easier than I thought it would be. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Bees 2. Bees through to FA Cup fourth round with comfortable win at Hillsborough, and it was a comfortable win. Keane Lewis Potter and Matthias Jensen on target as Brentford progressed to the fourth round of the Emirates FA Cup with a 2-0 victory over Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough. Head coach Keith Andrews, I'm a big fan of cup competition, so I wanted to treat it really seriously. Well, of course, you still have to. No matter who the opposition are, or wherever you're playing, or who you're playing, you treat it seriously, which is good, and you have to. And I'm glad he has. Because we tripped up here before, when we played Plymouth, we lost to Plymouth, don't forget. So it could have happened here. We've only had one major upset today, and Macclesfield beating Crystal Palace 2-0. A big upset there. The holders were knocked out. Be up to you, Kev. Hope you're well, buddy. Glad to see you in here, bro. Thanks for coming in. See you got through as well, Sunderland today, for a penalty shootout. Is it 3-0? Be great if both Brentford and Sunderland have good FA Cup runs. Yeah. It would be good, but obviously I'm just think we should more concentrate on the Premier now, where we are fifth, of course, and this is just a little sort of something on the side to see if we can get a little bit further in something in a competition. But it's not the be all and end all. I think the Premiership is at the moment more for me. So, because we could get probably a really top side in the next round and go out, but you never know. I mean, I'd love a good cup run, of course. Of course, I would. But for me, at the moment, it's the Premier. It's our bread and butter now, and where we want to go there and get in Europe and whatever else we can do in the Premier. So, yeah. Lewis Potter gave the Bees a deserved lead midway through the first half, turning in Jensen's free kick at the back post. After Ramel Donovan getting a few minutes at last, playing a match from the start, Ramel Donovan was brought down in the hours box by Cole McGee. Jensen slammed home from the penalty spot to double the West Londoners' advantage in the 64th minute. Head coach Keith Andrews opted for a strong side at Hillsborough. Jordan Henderson, Jensen and Mikael Damsgaard formed a highly experienced midfield three, while forward Donovan made his first start for the West Londoners. And well done, I'm glad he did. He looked quite good, actually. Brentford came close during the opening stages. Donovan intercepted Jarvis Thornton's weak pass and played the ball to Damsgaard, who slipped in Reece Nelson down the left. The Arsenal loanee cut inside and rattled the crossbar with a fierce strike from 20 yards. Jensen then curled a free kick from the right and Sepp Vandenberg headed wide. The Bees were denied by the woodwork for a second time midway through the half. Donovan brought down Jensen's lofted pass and stood up across to the back post, which was headed against the crossbar by Lewis Potter. The pair combined again on 27 minutes to give Andrews' side the lead. Jensen's free kick from the left was delivered at pace, great free kick as well. Delivered at pace, and Lewis Potter poked home from close range. Charlie McNeil's first time strike from 25 yards was held by Hakon Valdemarsen. as the hosts threatened Brentford's goal for the first time. At the other end, Nelson had 2 chances in quick succession. The Arsenal loanee tried to squeeze the ball from a tight angle, having been played in by Henderson, but was thwarted by Charles. Jensen's cross on the right then bounced through to the forward, but he shot straight at the young keeper from a central position inside the 6-yard box. Having assisted Brentford's first goal, Jensen had a golden opportunity to score the Bees' second. The Dane latched onto Henderson's long ball over the top and advanced towards goal, but lifted his shot over the crossbar under pressure from a recovering Owls defender. McNeil blasted a free kick over the bar in the final seconds before the break. Charles made a string of impressive saves at the start of the second half. Lewis Potter rounded Wednesday keeper and lifted in a cross from the byline. Donovan brought the ball down but didn't connect cleanly with his shot, and Charles darted across his goal line to keep it out. Charles was at full stretch to push Lewis Potter's looping effort over the crossbar after the former Hull City man had been picked out by Vitaly Janelt. Charles then showed great reactions to push Jensen's snapshot to safety. The keeper injured himself in the process and was replaced by Logan Stretch for the final half an hour at Hillsborough. Stretch's first job was to pick the ball out of his own net. Donovan, a live wire on his full debut, drew a foul from McGee in the Owls penalty area, and Jensen smashed in from the spot in front of the travelling supporters. Nathan Redmond cut in from the left and saw his low drive from the edge of the box pushed out by Valdemarsson. Svante Ingelsson headed the resulting corner towards goal, but Valdemarsson was again well positioned to make a save. Donovan's driven cross somehow evaded every player in the crowded 6-yard box, and Sean Fuseri turned out for a corner. Gustavo Nunez raced through and tried to lift the ball over Stretch, but the Owls keeper stood his ground and made a save. Stretch then flung himself to his left and got a strong hand to Lewis Potter's header after the forward had met Jensen's in-swinging corner inside the 6-yard box. Sheffield Wednesday, these are the teams lineups that played. Obviously, Sheffield Wednesday, Charles Stretch came on for him in the 60th. Fuseri, Emery, Otegbayo, McGee, Aleo, Johnson came on for him in the 60th. Thornton, Ingelsson, Shipston, Redmond came on for him in the 61st. McNeil, Granger came on for him in the 90th. Cadamarteri and Moses came on for him in the 77th. Subs not used: Palmer, Lowe, Onukwali, and Kay. Brentford 4-3-3. Valdemarsson, so a much changed team, of course. But Valdemarsson is pretty much along what I said it would be, this team anyway. Would be a big lot of changes. Valdemarsson, Hickey, Vandenberg, Coyote came on for him in the 89th, so he didn't have many minutes, which is good. They needed a break. Pinnock, Henry, Arthur came on for him in the 80th. Good to see him get a few minutes, the young man. Play a bit. Henderson, Janelt came on for him at half-time. Jensen was great. Amazing. He was captain for this one. I thought he was superb. Konak came on for him in the 90th. Damsgaard, brilliant as well. Great as usual. Lewis Potter was superb. Got a goal, as well as hitting the bar. I thought Nelson played pretty well as well. Also hit the bar. Nunez came on for him in the 70th. And Donovan, yet another good player. It's quite hard, actually, to say who was man of the match here. There were some good performances from a lot of the lads here, you know. Subs not used: Eyestone, Yarminiak, Aya and Collins. Attendance at Hillsborough 10,642. Keith Andrews: our players won't underestimate any challenge. Head coach Keith Andrews shared his thoughts after Brentford's 2-0 win over Sheffield Wednesday. We're very respectful of the competition and the opposition, he began. I'm a big fan of cup competition, so I wanted to treat it really seriously. Our players will always have the right attitude going into games. They won't underestimate any challenge. We dealt with it well today. Ramel Donovan made his first start for the Bees at Hillsborough, and Andrews was impressed with the 19-year-old's performance. He's been champion at the bit, as everybody knows, he said. He plays with so much enthusiasm. He wants the ball. He wants to be positive. I want our attacking players to try and make things happen, and I think he does that. He's constantly learning the game, of course. He's young and raw in certain aspects. And we need to keep nudging him in the right direction, but he was really good today. Keane Lewis Potter pleased with FA Cup progression. Keane Lewis Potter, scorer of Brentford's first goal against Sheffield Wednesday, praised the Bees' attitude at Hillsborough. These games can be tough sometimes, but it was a good win and we're through to the next round, he said. Our aim is to get as far as possible. We needed to do things properly like we always do. These places can be difficult to come to. On his close range finish, Lewis Potter added, "It's something I work on every day. Being in the right place at the right time for a tap-in." Yeah, brilliant. So I'm going to go to the player ratings, guys. I'm not going to be on here much longer now. Just doing this fairly quick, really, today. By the way, we've got Chelsea next Saturday. So, yeah, I'll be doing a preview sometime this week. Maybe getting a Chelsea fan on. Who knows? Possible. So we get back to the league, of course, the Premier. But anyway, for today, Hakon Valdemarsen. And be up to you, Jordan. Be up to you, bro. Hope you're good. And of course, Mel. Big up to you, Mel. Hope you're well. There, my friend. Hope you're all good. And but anyway, yeah, Valdemarsen, I thought he was pretty safe pair of hands. Didn't have that much to do, really. Let's be honest. But what he did do was very good. I think, and the clean sheet as well. What more can you ask for? I'll give him an 8, though. Definitely an 8. Yes, an 8 there for Valdemarsen. Get on to our defenders. Aaron Hickey, I thought it's more normal position of right back. So I think that's his best position than left back. And I thought he's fairly comfortable and pretty good. I'll give him an 8 as well. Yes, an 8 there for Hickey. Let's go to the other one on the left back, Rico Henry. It was as good as usual. Pretty comfortable for him as well. Against Sheffield Wednesday, didn't offer that much. I'm going to give him an 8 as well. Vandenberg was back. He was back in the lineup. And again, he also had it fairly easy, let's be honest. So it's quite easy for him. I'll give him an 8. They're all going to get around that 8, 7s, 8s, really. Even 9s, obviously, 1 or 2. So, yeah, an 8 for him. Pretty easy for him. And Pinnock, of course, a rare game. Looks a little bit stiff, though. Of course, he hasn't played a lot. So, I don't think he was... Sometimes he looks a little bit dodgy. I don't know why, but I'll give him a 7. He was still good. He was still very good, but you can see why he was out. He's been out. A little bit stiff and a little bit not quite match fitness in a way, you could say. So, for me, just a 7 this time. And let's go to the other subs while we're here. Benjamin Arthur, done okay, the young man coming on. Wasn't really tested. Not tested that much. I'll give him a 7. Let's go to Coyote came on, of course, yeah, and didn't have much to do either. Of course, I'll give him Actually, I'll give Arthur a 6, and I'll give Coyote a 6 because they both get a 6 because they didn't have that much come on and really didn't have to do too much. So no real challenge. Right, so let's get to the midfield. Jordan Henderson played the first half. Was subbed at half time. As usual, pretty good. Didn't look fast and pressured. I'll give him an 8. Definitely give him an 8. And the man himself, Matthias Jensen, that I thought was great, the captain, had an excellent performance. It was very hard to give a man a match here. I think he's in contention, was in contention. I'm going to give him a 9. I thought he was superb, scored a great penalty. You know, done a lot of great passing, a lot of distribution, great distribution. I think was it him that done the free kick? I think it was for the first goal. Yeah, so 9 for me. I think he was brilliant. Really good. And right, so let's go to no, don't. What are you doing? I'm trying to get to the fucking midfield. Midfielders. Right, thank you. Yeah, so 9 for Jensen. Damsgaard, I thought was good. I thought he was very good, as usual, really. I'll give him an 8 as well. Yeah, an 8. I thought he was at his usual best. And, against weaker opposition, of course. So I thought he was really great. So 8. Right. All right, let's get to Yanel. Oh, I thought it was very good. He's been on really hot form lately. He seems to be at his very peak, I would say, of ability. And I wonder why, because I think maybe he could be leaving. He's playing for a move, I think. Because I don't think he's always been as great as he has been lately. I really don't. But he's been fantastic. I won't quite give him a 9 though. I'm giving him an 8. I don't think he's quite the standout he's been as he has been in the Premier. So I'll give him an 8 here. But I just think he is playing for a move by the looks of it, and he will be out of contract soon. Yeah. Let's go to Konak, shall I go to anyone else? Yeah, I'll go to Konak because he was a sub. He came on. Didn't get much chance again to do a lot. I'll give him a 7. Well, no, I won't give him a 6, but he's not really had much chance to do a lot, so I'll give him a 6 anyway. So let's get to the forwards. I think Reece Nelson had a very good game here. I really thought he looked really good, energetic, good runs, good movement, passing, skill, and he hit the bar, of course. So I'm going to give him an 8 as well. Yeah, an 8 for Reece Nelson. But Reece. Right, let's go to Lewis Potter. Also superb, also brilliant. Scored, of course, as well. Hit the bar. I'm going to give him a 9, and this is going to be so tight close between him and Jensen. So I'm going to give him a 9, and I might just have him sharing the man of the match. It might be him. I think him and Jensen probably. I'm going to go him and Jensen to share man of the match here. Right, and Nunez came on. Yeah, I'll talk about him and then go to Donovan. But Nunez came on again, didn't get much chance to do anything. This young man who's not really played any part much, many minutes at all for us. I'll give him a 5. That's all I can give him, really, because he's not done much and not played much. So, unfortunately, and that's not all his fault. Although he has had a lot of injuries. But anyway, Ramel Donovan, first full game for us. And I'm giving him an 8. I thought he looked really good, and he won that penalty. Of course, he was brought down for the penalty. So, yeah, an 8 for me. I thought he looked really good. He looks a good young talent. As Andrew said, he's young and raw still, and he's only 19, but he's got talent. He's got ability. You can see it there somewhere. He's definitely got that. So, yeah, he looks a good player. He looks like he could be very good. So, shows we've got another good talent here. Yeah, but I'm going Jensen and Lewis Potter for me, both man of the match with 9. But Donovan gets an 8 here, and I thought he was really good. Really good. So that's the player ratings, guys. And so that's going to be about it. I mean, it's easy as they come. And I'm sure we're going to get a tougher challenge coming up. I think it's going to be really hard again. When we get Chelsea, it's next Saturday. But I mean, in here on this as well, the FA Cup. I'm sure we're going to get a tougher team in the 4th round, probably. A tougher challenge. But we always respect our opposition, and we've done that with Sheffield Wednesday. We've still done that. But it was easy. It was a walkthrough. It was a piece of piss, really. So now we move on to Chelsea, though. And, well, of course, we got the 4th round draw, which would be Monday. Obviously, I'll probably bring reaction to that, actually. I'll do a reaction show or something, possibly to that as well, to see who we get in the fourth round. But as for this was easy as you like, as you want. You're through. Anyway, follow me on Insta at Mr. B for Life 182 and subscribe to Mr. B Hive Football Chat. Please keep smashing those likes and keep subbing if you're new. guys, many thanks. Exactly. If you're new, please keep subbing and smashing the likes as usual. Keep showing your love and support as you always do. I'm going to bounce, guys. Enjoy the rest of the evening, the night, whatever. And obviously, enjoy us getting through into the fourth round. When two big teams, well, at least one or two big teams have hit the wayside. As Palace, the holders, are out, as we know. Lost to Macclesfield. But anyway, guys, I'm going to bounce. Will be a show tomorrow, probably. I would say probably a transfer one or something, depending. But anyway, guys, thanks to everyone that's been watching live on playback and people in the live chat, Kevin, Jordan, and Mel. Thanks to all you guys for popping in. And I'm out of here. I'm going to bounce. Cheers, guys. Thanks for now. Cheers, everyone. Bye.